We're going to talk about resonance today, and I'm going to be moving a bit because I'm cold. I'm so cold. Oh, it's so cold here. I'm in Italy right now with my horse friends again, and it's been raining. Obviously, it looks a little rainy. Yesterday, my video was like a ton of rain, and I was walking up this morning to do a little work on the Wi-Fi in the house. I'm living in my van, if you don't know. Living in my van, volunteering on this horse farm, and traveling throughout Europe with my dog Arla. But yeah, I went to the house, did some work, uploaded or sent out all the material for day 2 of the 21-day program. You can still sign up if you want to. You just select May 21st, anytime on May 21st, and then I'll send you all of the material, and you can, do it at your own pace and just be a few days behind or figure out how you want to do it. But I'll just give you everything up to date once you sign up. And then I'm active in the comments until May 21st. And so whatever questions you have or anything, I'll be there to support and guide and cheer you on and all of that. And so I don't have a lot of dry clothes right now because my door is still off of my van. I went to go close the van door, as one does, and then it just flew off the hinges the other day. And because it's humid here, everything's a little wet, and so that's why I feel like I'm just always cold. And I'm from California, so I don't know how to dress in the winter and cold weather, so I don't even have a rain jacket. So I've been borrowing some from friends, so that red jacket yesterday is a friend's. But resonance is the topic today because I did something a little different for me yesterday. I signed up to talk with a therapist. I was like, I'm not looking to be like, cured from therapy or, whatever. I would just like someone to kind of like talk to. Like, there's always so much going on, and I haven't had really therapy since I was in college, and I just felt like the one that I had then and all of the ones really before that, they would just listen, which is fine, but they didn't really like offer me tools to understand what I was going through at that time. And so that was kind of my turn off with therapy, but I know that there are good therapists out there. I just have yet to like really work with one. I have no regrets ever because everything is in divine timing. But had I had a therapist at that time who was able to like reflect to me what was going on, then I would have known that I was dating a narcissist and in an abusive relationship and like all of that. And so I had to really learn all this on my own. And I'm really proud of, myself and my guides for getting me to this place in my human experience where I understand the body somatically, I understand the nervous system, I understand, all the different pathogens, parasites, fungus, bacteria, viruses, how, chronic illness develops, how we can heal through energy work, through nervous system regulation, through detoxing, through controlling and, making our environment healthy, and through just having a really good social life. Like, we need about 30 minutes a day of social interaction to have a healthy immune system. And like, there's a lot of other things that go into immune system health, but that has been something that has been studied. And so all these things that I have learned have been because, I don't want to say failed me, but this is how it's just going to come out, because therapy and a lot of doctors failed me. And so when I was in my therapy session yesterday, I was so ready. I was like, I'm going to give it all to you, lady. We're going to hit the ground running. And it was just odd because she was like, I don't know what was happening there. There wasn't resonance, first of all. Like, I felt it immediately when we got on the call, and I was like, I just know that this isn't going to be a connection, because you feel it right away when someone is in resonance. But at the same time, I attracted that situation, that specific therapist, for some reason. And so we went through the whole thing, and I was like, blah, 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 this is my childhood, these are my traumas, chronic illness, loss of a loved one, and all these things. And And it was just odd because she would just kind of like look at me and she'd be like, okay, where do you want to go next? And I'm like, well, I don't know, do you have any questions? It's like the first session. And then I felt like she kind of, like, I understand challenging somebody, but she just kind of was saying like the things that I had learned were not accurate and maybe not too, like, it was weird, and I didn't really fully agree because, like, I've studied narcissism for a long time, and a lot of people will use the word narcissist just like as an insult, right? But a lot of us are really starting to understand the condition, and I think that that can really help us navigate relationships on Earth. And so I was just, when she kind of was like, don't use that word anymore, I was like, I'm going to, because I understand it through and through, and like it really helps me find a lot of empathy for people, because I understand that condition is so limiting. And so yeah, it just really wasn't resonance. And she was like, well, it seems like you kind of know everything already, because she does internal family systems work and stuff like that. And she was just kind of questioning like why I was in therapy. And I was like, well, like, I want the person that I speak to just know that I'm signing up to have like support. Like, I want to talk it through, like all the things that come up, and just not, have to hold back or anything like that. And so, yeah, the resonance was just not there. And when we feel resonance, it's like, things just click together. We're like, wow, like, you get me, like, you kind of like, you understand what I'm saying right away. I don't have to like keep clarifying what I'm saying. And it's like, that can go in friendships, that could go in therapy, that can go in romantic relationships, that can go in a job. It's like, when you feel it, it's just like, yes, and then you go with it. And when you don't feel it, there is this part. So that's what I said, why I said is like, I attracted her and that situation for a reason. And so while I was, trying to just do the session and be like, here's my life story, I was also thinking, why did I attract this? And then I was telling myself, I was like, well, because old me maybe would have been a people pleaser and would have been like, okay, like this, I'll just go with it. Like, I don't want to insult her or hurt her feelings by like choosing a different one, or, whatever. But this time I was like, no, it's okay. Just because somebody is not in resonance with you, or you're not in resonance with them, it doesn't mean anybody's a bad person. Like, I'm sure that this lady helps a ton of people who resonate with her. But like the people, you guys here who are watching these videos, I believe you're watching frequently, it's because we resonate with each other. Like, we have some kind of similar energy where it's something is here for you. And so what was there for me in that was learning not to be a people pleaser and just saying like, this isn't for me, and understanding that concept of resonance and trusting it, rather than, being afraid to hurt other people's feelings. And so what I want to communicate to you through today's message is really look like what is in resonance in your life and what isn't, and how can you best address the parts of your life that are not in resonance anymore. Like, what can you do to start realigning and making space for things that maybe are more in alignment with where you are in your life. And the thing with this is that we change throughout our life, right? And so, hello, Milachi. That was weird. I terrified him and then this flew over. That was very strange. Sorry, Milachi. Maybe we try again. Hi. No? Anyway, it's getting really chilly. We change, our friends change, everything in life is changing. And you gotta change with it, or you're going to feel stuck. You're gonna feel like, why am I living a life that is not mine? Why do I feel like, just not satisfied, not in alignment? It's because you're not maybe moving with the flow of life, with how you're changing. You're not allowing yourself to, you know, choose differently, choose people differently based off of where you are right now in your life. And so find what's in resonance. Jobs, people, relationships, friends, environments, living situations, lifestyles, all of it. Look at it. Where does it feel right? And where are you just staying because you don't want to upset somebody or let them down? That's the message for today. I'm gonna just like do some jumping jacks, say hi to the horsies again, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. If you like this one, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here, and leave a comment saying hello to Malachi. Good luck spelling it. I have no idea how. I kind of know. There's like a Y and an M. But I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.